Hey everybody, this is Brian Williams at CMM Offroad. We're out here at Daytona today at Jeep Beach. It's our first day out here on the track, and going to show you some of the parts that CMM makes. We've got our handles that are a direct bolt in. You take out a couple of factory bolts and our handles will bolt in. We've got them in the style like this is, which we call a loop. We've got some that look like a set of brass knuckles. Within those handles, then you can also mount our rear view mirrors. So this mirror that's in this one right now, you take this nut off, the mirror comes out. These are also our newer ones that do stick out farther, and they're also breakaways. So they will go that way, and when you put the hard door on, they will clear the hard door and the glass. So just as a good option. We make the rear handles to match as well too for your fronts, if you've got people getting in and out of the back to help get in and out. We have our billet machine door handles for a JK. This all started at a friend that had a problem with their hand, couldn't push the button, so we made it a lever. So the lever is what actuates the piece and does. We make everything in-house. These are made out of 6061. They're coated with factory paint. So these are faded. These are our trail ones. These are the ones that we beat up. But the factory, the ones that we send out are gloss black and look good, stay looking good. Our JL parts, we can go to the passenger side here. We have a similar system here since the JL and JTs have a handle in them. We've made a machine mount that fits in. The mirror goes in it as well, can be taken off. It's a ball mount. If you want to mount GoPro or your phone or whatever else, all the accessories you want to mount, you can mount that off that. We make those in 1 inch and 20 millimeter. The mirrors on this one are done the same way as we saw on the others. They normally are a 6 inch. This is an 8. That is to get a little bit more view, but they're also breakaways too. And they will clear when the hard doors are on, the windows up as well. We've got ball mounts. They go into your factory grab bar. We've got a mount here that we call the console mount. It's a small piece of aluminum that slides into that factory spot where the cover is. You take the factory bolt out, put our piece in, a plate goes to it, and a lot of people use these for a holster mount. So it's a simple alien gear shape shift shell kit, and it's all on our website to take a look at. And we've got directions on kind of where to start with that one and go from there. So we also make steering components, tie rods, and drag links that are direct bolt on for a JL JT. There's been so much stuff that's going on with the JK. A lot of times we like to talk to people to get exactly what the fitment would be, but and we can accommodate that. But this is a standard one for a Rubicon, and we have, like I say, tie rods, drag links, stabilizer mounting, the whole thing taken care of. So for the overland guys, we do have some crazy hardcore stuff that we've played with too. We've got we use the Jeep a lot. It's got about 20,000 miles of dirt time on it for overland side, but we've got our rear seat delete rack. So this rack, you take the factory seat out, you can use it in the 60-40 configuration as well. The other side's a 40, this is a 60. We carry our dogs with us, so this is a good spot for the bed, but then to load your gear in and out, then that gives us the access to be able to put all of our gear in and not be chasing stuff around and fighting with the seat. So in the seat, we gained like 22 cubic feet of volume, and we lost 69 pounds. So by putting this in, so it's a good benefit. We also do our bed rack. These are very modular, depending on what you want to do with your Jeep. We custom tune these and make them. Our tent comes out this side, so the other side is the same way. It's got flip ups. They've got pull outs. Mount all your stuff, and you usually sit down and talk about what your loadout is, and then we custom tailor these to do what you want to do. So, but again, this is Brian at CMM Offroad. Come and check us out at CMM Offroad. Thank you guys.